You're watching NappyCast by Jason Nappy Weather. A lot of clouds in Caribou now. The ice storm ending. Very weak ice storm by Maine standards, and that's a good thing. New Hampshire got close to 1 inch of ice. Also, Vermont got hit very hard by this storm. In Maine, a lot less ice, so we are grateful for that. We'll get into the forecast in just a second and show you what's going on across the state, where things are much different down in southern Maine, where it's a lot more on the cloudier side here. Fog settling in Sanford. So it's clear to the north, and eventually the warm front's going to push from south to north, and it's going to warm things up, clear out some of this fog. But right now it is a foggy picture right now in southern Maine. So take a look at the forecast and get you ready for your work week. There's another storm coming in the forecast here. So yeah, we're not done yet. Unfortunately, Old Man Winter still hanging on pretty tough right now. So we'll take a look at things and get you ready for the forecast now with temperatures here. Starting off, you see here where there are 20s and 30s. Wind out of the south here. The warm front is right along the coastline, starting to push inland just a bit here. 20s north, 30s to the south here. And look at the cloud cover. Look at all this cloud cover. So not a lot in the way of sunshine today. Tomorrow we'll see a bunch of sun, but today we are locked in with cloud cover, wind coming in off the Gulf of Maine right now. So it will definitely be a cloudier side of things into the forecast today. You see that here on the forecast. I want to get over to radar right now. Let me go ahead and pop up the radar and show you what's going on radar-wise across the state, where right now we've got a little bit of some freezing rain still kind of left in the picture here. You see that going on. Here's the freezing rain, a little bit of sleet, but mostly it's freezing rain. Now, to the coast, you've got rain going on mostly. There's a little bit in Paris and Turner, still western foothills where you've got the pink showing up here. So still a little bit icy. Heading up towards Caribou, put that radar on. It's a very spotty as far as the precip. Watch out, a little bit icy, but once again, nothing anywhere close to what obviously happened in a place like New Hampshire last night. Okay, right? So that's the good news for this storm. We didn't get a major kind of an ice storm situation. So good news there, but it can always be worse. It can always be better, right? It's the last day of March here. So let's take a look at what's going on here. I want to show you the forecast into the next few days. This is the next storm that's coming our way. This is going to be for Wednesday night into Thursday. There's an opportunity here where it's going to start off as snow and then change over to quickly freezing rain and sleet and then over to plain rain. The good news with this storm, it's a progressive storm, so it's going to move quickly, and then it's going to be out of here on Thursday as it changes over to rain. So that's the good news. Bad news is that it will be a little bit messy for the morning rush hour commute. So here's the recap of today's hour-by-hour forecast, where you have scattered rain showers. It's not going to rain all day. And then tonight, with the front, there's going to be a rain coming into southern Maine right around midnight. So if you're traveling in southern Maine tonight, that's where the precipitation is going to be heaviest. Warming and wet today on Nappy's Notes, a break in the action with another storm coming on Thursday that I just showed you. Right now in Portland, it's foggy. Lewis and Auburn, visibility is a little bit better. Eastport, you've got rain showers. And then Caribou and Bangor, you've got pretty much an overcast sky at last check there on the live camera. Today, it's on and off showers, wind becoming southwest. That's going to warm things up to the 50s pretty much statewide. And that's going to change any ice over to just plain rain. On and off rain, even an embedded thunderstorm tonight. It won't be severe. You'll hear a few rumbles of thunder, especially in southern Maine. Temperatures getting above freezing for the most part. Mountains dropping to 29. Today, for the mariners, a gale warning is up. Look at the seas building to 6-7 feet. Same thing tonight. Gale warning is up. Seas 8 to 9 feet down east. Here's your forecast the next 10 days in the mountains. Clouds to sun and then sun to clouds. Tuesday, Wednesday, after this storm gets out of here. It's ice and snow over to rain on Thursday. For Friday, we clear out into Saturday, but then another storm gets here Sunday. And then there's just a few kind of rain, snow shower activity Tuesday, Wednesday. Not a big deal at all for next week. So really the bigger batches of precip are coming on Thursday and Sunday this week and this weekend. Inland, you see that here. We have ice and snow over to rain Thursday, and then another burst of precip on Sunday. And then next week, it's still chilly though. The main theme here is that biggest takeaway is that even at the coastline, you're struggling to get out of the low 40s next week. So we're getting into April, and I do not see this big warm up. There's a couple of days there, like Thursday, Friday, mid 50s, upper 50s. Friday, even a run for 60, but then we cool down into the forecast. You see there 46, 43, 42 with lows in the 20s, even at the coastline. That's next week. So no spring fever here. I mean, if there's any spring fever, it's very brief. So I thank you for watching NappyCast and Jason Nappy Weather for the latest forecast. Thank you for the support, and I will talk to you next time on the forecast.